Small Business Friday. Let's face it, owning a business can be stressful. There's struggle, there's joy. It's one big roller coaster ride. At the end of the day, whether you're a one-person company or a company with over 200 employees, we've all got one thing in common. We're all here to beat the odds and succeed. And Joe and Elton are here to help. Here's your host, the sharpest dressed man in small business, Joe Tant, and everyone's favorite country boy businessman, Elton Hollis. This is the Small Business Friday podcast.
Small Business Friday is brought to you by the Nutrition Spot, MKC Solutions, This Fit Fuel, Coldwell Bankers Darci Piel, Bison Specialty Services, RT Technical, and Cat Construction.
Hey guys, Joe hanging out with Small Business Friday. Look, we are going to go rocking and rolling. Extremely happy you're joining us today. We're on the road show. All kind of crazy stuff happened. You know how it is. Got to keep Elton in line. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Joe hanging out with my brownie blast. So, hanging out over here at Southern Mess, watching the ladies do all kind of cool stuff. The star of the show is holding up the counter at the moment.
Hey, it's perfect counter height.
I tell you what,
good.
man,
I like it.
We're going to have to do this on the outside by your new pool. So if you would like to bid on Elton's new pool, give us a call. Are we building a new pool?
Wait, so I have to pay for this?
If you would like to donate to Elton's new pool, give me a call. We'll make that work. Hey, so this is, something we were talking about. And the folks over here were just talking about a customer walked in and brought them a little gift from Corpus Christi on her trip.
Yep.
Guys, that's what small business is about. It's family. It's putting together relationships.
Absolutely.
Right? That's the important thing. When your customers are like, hey, went on this trip, brought you something, that's awesome, right? That's what you
I've
want
never
to
actually
have.
seen them do it with that little dance move they did there, Joe. But I mean, the point still remains the same. It's one of those things where you can come in and visit with folks and talk to them and watch them come down here and from all towns. People come from Beaumont, people come down here and they want to spend just a few minutes to start their day off right. And not that good old shake that you have there, the brownie batter or the Captain America tea I got, that'll do you really good. But what's better than that is to have a really good time and be greeted with a smile like that. That's what small business is all about.
Man, I tell you what, this is an amazing meal replacement too. You guys know me, you know I love brownies. So when the ladies are like, hey, this one's got brownie, I'm like, what? I don't even care what it is. Meal replacement, don't care. Brownies, gotta go. So, Joe, come on over here. Tell us who you are and where in the heck are we at?
Well, you are at Southern Mess Nutrition here in Sour Lake, Texas. We also have 409 Eatery and a boutique of a little branch of Southern Mess Junkies from our Beaumont.
It's not a
store as
little
well.
branch, right? It's a big branch, right?
That's a big one. You're with the star of the show, you have to say it right.
Yeah, that's right.
Big.
Big.
Okay.
Everything's big right here. Hey, but there is a boutique here too.
Yes,
right?
we do have a small little boutique here for our local family shoppers here, and our large one in Beaumont. That's in the Silo Shopping Center off East Texas Freeway.
You've been here how long?
We at the end of 2019, I bought the drink store, and then we slowly just added to it.
And tell folks what your address is, where you're located here in Sour Lake.
We're at 620 Highway 105 East.
Right
Gotta
on
make
Main
sure
Drive,
it's
right?
east, or you'll end up at the bank.
And what are the hours here for the folks that are going to work early and all that? What hours are you open?
Monday through Friday, we're open at 6:30 a.m. We serve breakfast as well as your energy drinks, your meal replacement shakes, all the good stuff. And we close at 5:30. We do a lunch special Monday through Friday, kind of like a home cooked meal.
So they just do everything, Joe. They do loaded teas, they do shakes, they have food, they have a boutique. What about this? What about this rumor I heard about what happens here on Fridays? That everybody just congregates here. It seems like the whole Trest family just comes down here and has a blast on Friday. So can you talk about that a
Well, let
little
me
bit?
just show you a little bit. Here's the brochure. My sister has been a nurse for over 10 years, and she worked at Baptist Hospital. And through the COVID pandemic and stuff, she decided to get out on her own and have a mobile injection clinic where she goes to different places throughout the Golden Triangle area. She does like the vitamin D's, B12.
If there's phone around, you
Anything
can
that
read
kind
it.
of helps you to feel better.
Yeah.
Weight management, programs.
Oh,
Oh no, y'all are
Looking good.
y'all are
That takes my
slim
gun
and
away,
trim. I mean,
Looking
y'all,
good.
y'all don't have no problem there. Y'all are slim and
Gun show
trim.
going up. Full check right there.
That's good for your heart, energy, and stuff like that. And so she keeps us healthy, and that's why you see Mr. Tress down here every day, one of our local business
Oh, Dirty
owners.
Carrie. Love Dirty Carrie. Love Dirty Carrie.
Somebody's got to help him out.
Somebody's got to help that guy out.
Miss Belinda keeps
So
him in
if
line.
folks want to call in an order,
Yes.
because you can call, have it ready to go, whoop, whoop, in and out.
Yep.
That's how it goes. Whoop, whoop, in and
Just
out,
like
right?
that.
Okay, what's the phone number for them to call?
409-445-2030.
Folks, from the star of the show, hanging out at Southern Mesh Boutique, Nutrition, Car Wash, Haircut, Lawn Care. Guys, they got it all. It doesn't matter. You need one of these. Small business is the way to go, Mr. Hollis.
Absolutely. I tell you, just from the time we walked in here and had started the conversation and talked about the different teas we like, this is the kind of atmosphere you like, especially in small town like Sour Lake.
Yes, sir.
You don't have the big stuff like in Beaumont, but it works better when you can kind of service everybody in one area right here. And your location doesn't get any better right here on the side of Sour Lake, so instead of stopping at Sonic, you can stop here and get something really
Don't go
good
to
eat,
Sonic.
so.
Sonic doesn't love you. Sonic loves you. Sonic doesn't love you.
They don't
Joe,
love you as
this
much
is
as
love.
Southern Mesh.
Joe, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh when Sonic is a member of the chamber, and you just said that they didn't love you.
We love you.
If you're a member of the Sour Lake Chamber,
They love you after 5:30.
we love you.
Yeah.
If you're not, and you don't join, we don't love you.
Oh, Marketing 101
These
with
folks
Joe
love
Tan.
you. That's how it goes. Guys, from the star of the show, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We're on the move, on the road show in Sour Lake. Bail money, get ready. We are coming, and God help us all.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Come see us.
Hey guys, it's Joe and Elton hanging out over here in Sour Lake as part of the Chamber Up program with the Sour Lake Chamber of Commerce. We're highlighting small business owners and trying to give back to the community.
Justin, how you doing today, man?
I'm blessed.
Good
I'm
to see you,
blessed.
Justin.
Thank you, sir.
God's Green Earth, man. Genius move on the name of this stuff.
Thank you, thank you.
Y'all haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see some pictures here in just a second when Matthew throws it up on the screen. But we went in there, and there's every kind. Tomato, man, green beans in there. There's like 92,000 flavors of jelly. It is awesome.
She's taking a jar.
Oh, yeah.
I was
That's what
a
I'm
little
talking about.
excited. I had to cut my interview with Sarah short because I was like, I gotta go. But we're super excited. Justin, how did you get started in this business?
Okay, so back in 2020, as everybody knows, we had the pandemic,
Oh,
the
yeah.
COVID-19 era. And we would come out of church, we'd have to go social distance for our food. And I was like, we went vegan for a year, so we didn't eat anything but vegetables, no meat at all. There's no judgment or condemnation.
No, I
People that eat
appreciate y'all
meat.
doing that so I could eat more meat.
Absolutely. But so we went vegan for a year, and we built our first greenhouse. It was a 15 by 32, and I was still working at a local place here in town. And I would bring these vegetables up there, and it was just so vibrant, and it became a market for it. I started seeing the market for it, and little did I know, I would quit my job a couple months later there, give them 2 weeks, and here I am 3 years later into small business on my own property.
Well, let's talk about this. So,
Yeah.
quitting your job to start a small business, man, how much more brave can you get than that? That
It
is
was faith.
definitely a huge step.
Step out on faith, that's
Yes.
for sure, right?
Yes.
Right, absolutely, man.
Absolutely.
Well, let me tell you this. So I've heard that you've got an amazing story when it comes to your personal life and how that's changed. You want to touch on that a little bit for us?
Yeah, I'll give you a little gist of it. It's just kind of long. So for anybody out there struggling that's been to prison or struggling with addiction, it can be changed around, man. And I'm living proof. I'm a walking testimony of it. You don't have to work at McDonald's. You can be a small business owner. I have every permit, every license known to food. As far as a permit for the building, Health and Hardin County Health Department's been here. They've inspected our kitchen. We've made 100 on our kitchen. So we built this business from the ground up, literally with the seed in the ground.
Man, that is
So
awesome.
you've had some struggles, but this is a testament, folks. Small business owners are the backbone of the entire state of Texas, the United States, and the country all the way around.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of guts,
Yeah.
hard work,
Yes.
dedication. But listen, even though you're struggling, even though you're like, you know what, the rent's due, the electric's due, don't quit.
Absolutely.
Don't stop. You keep going. Keep things rocking and rolling. Get out in your community. Touch the lives of someone around you. And Elton, it's all about drive.
It is, and the drive to get something done and not just look like you're getting something done. So here's the thing. Brick and mortar stores, right? Everybody thinks, oh, we've got to have a storefront. We got to do this. I need to drive a big truck and wrap it up and do all this other stuff. Man, that stuff is not what business is about. Now, you may have to get into that market depending on what you're doing. But let me tell you what I've seen here at God's Green Earth so far. You can tell when you drive in the driveway. You come in here and you got a really nice sign, and it's eye-catching, and it's great colors, great marketing there. But then when you go inside, the smell hits you. It smells fresh. It smells good. It's clean. Everything you want from a home market like that. So great job on that, man. That's what it's about.
That is. And you know, guys, this is the important thing. This is a success story, and so many of us have these small success stories. Yeah. Justin, I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Pleasure.
This is a good time. Justin, tell folks where you're located. Give them the whole "How do I get here" speech.
So we're at 555 Ryan Road, Sour Lake, Texas. We're 2 blocks off of 105. It's a little bit off the beaten path, but hey,
straight down.
We have so many valued customers over the last 3 years. Our Facebook page alone has hit 220 million followers. So in 3 years, we're very proud of that. This is not a 40-hour work week. Just being honest with you, we put in the hours here.
We do. Tell folks how to call you if they need to get a hold of you.
Text, call, Facebook Messenger. 409-617-9335 is the number. That's the only number you need. It stays ringing, it stays dinging. So
I like that. Ringing and dinging.
Guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us on Small Business Friday. We're out of here because I got to go find this cheesecake in a jar. I'm super excited. Sarah has told us she's going to bake it. She's going to make it rock and roll. And guys, call in your order. Yes. Folks are trying to get out the door. They're trying to make things happen. Got to get home for dinner. Give Justin a call. He'll have the bag waiting for you when you pull in the driveway, ready to rock and roll, right?
Absolutely.
Good time.
Hey, if it's raining, we do curbside. Call ahead, curbside. I'll bring it out. Never even have to get out your car.
That's it. Elton, take us out of here, my friend.
Right, for one more time, here we're going to talk about how everything is good and green and fresh. And y'all know I eat one vegetable, and that's green beans. So I'm going to go in there and see if I can get a double fistful of them green beans. Y'all come see Justin over here at God's Green Earth, and we'll see you on the next one, right, Joe?
You guys take care. We appreciate you hanging out with us on Small Business Friday.
All right, we're going to step away from all the action over here in Southeast Texas, down in Sour Lake. And, man, we're going to go to best-selling Bonnie Revia with the Bmax Minute. Man, she is always up to something cool. You just don't even know what she's going to do next. Well, y'all check this out. Let us know what you think.
Bmax Minute would like to thank our sponsors. For all your real estate needs, contact Darci Piel of Coldwell Banker Southern Homes, a multi-million-dollar producer ranking in the top 5% realtors in the nation and top 5% worldwide with Coldwell Banker. Contact Darci at 409-767-1576 for all your real estate needs. Plumbing Solutions has a reputation for high-quality plumbing and backflow services with excellent customer service as top priority. Residential, commercial, industrial, and marine services. Go to plumbing.solutions to ensure all your plumbing projects are top priority. Hey guys, we are going to do something a little bit different on the Bmax Minute this week. Last week, I had the great honor and the privilege to video at the Greater Beaumont Chamber of Commerce Industry Advancement Expo. Mouthful, I know. But so many wonderful businesses showed up there and supported, and so many others showed up to network, to shake hands, to make deals, and there was so much of that going on all evening long. So I just wanted to share a little bit from that night, some of the footage from that night, some of the businesses from the night. I know the majority of those are not small businesses, but I'm also pretty certain that a lot of them started out as small businesses and then grew into the icons that they are today. And so that's what we want to do for the businesses that we speak with, the businesses that we frequent, the ones that are on our show, either on the Small Business Friday program or on the Bmax Minute, we want them to grow and become icons as well. And so I really wanted to go ahead and share what some of these businesses told me, and it was just such a wonderful night. So go ahead and take a listen now to some of them that I was able to speak with.
Hi, Mark Broussard with Cali Marine. We're happy to be here at the Beaumont Chamber of Commerce event. We provide dredging, marine construction for critical infrastructure, and bring commerce to estuary areas.
Get pre-approved for your home purchase or refinance loan with Amber Sawyer, loan originator with Highlands Residential Mortgage. Call 409-512-4058 today.
Hello, my name is Kerry Tress with Cat Construction out of Sour Lake, Texas, and we're at the Industrial Show in Beaumont, Texas, Ford Park. We do construction work, dozer work, we're heavy equipment work, all the industrial side of earth moving equipment. We also do rock sales and so on. But we're here today, we're giving away a couple of door prizes, $100 each. Y'all come out and see what we got going on today. Thank you.
Texas Realtors, free up your valuable time with Texas Agent Advantage. From the showing to the closing, every step will be handled for you, completed professionally and on time. Learn more at texasagentadvantage.com. So again, it was just a great night. It was fun. It was networking. It was business dealing. It was growing businesses, helping other businesses grow. That's what we do. And I'm so glad I got to be a part of it. And I hope that you all that are watching this or listening to this will come out next year and again, just make it another huge event. We had it at Ford Park this year because it outgrew last year. And this is only our second year. We've already got people signing up for next year. So if you want to be a part of it, if you want to represent your business, and if you want to have another avenue of growth, that is one great place to be. Thank you all so much for watching. Back to you guys in the studio. Follow Yaya's I Love Junk on Facebook. Now offering event rental space in downtown Silsbee. Yaya's I Love Junk on Facebook.
Hey guys, Joe and Elton hanging out on Small Business Friday over here at Beaumont. Bro, you take me to the coolest spots. We have toys.
Yeah, we're about to leave here broke, I think, Joe.
Alright, bro, there's that guy. So, who we hanging out with, man?
Hey, this is Paul. Paul, you doing all right, man?
Doing well.
Good.
Doing
Good
real
to
well.
see you. So, man, Paul, here's the deal, man. You find places in Beaumont like this that you can't really see from the highway. You don't really know what's going on. But when you walk in the door, it doesn't take long before you figure out you are going to spend a lot of money and buy a lot
Secret
of
knock and
good
everything.
things. So,
Yeah, we love that. We love
That's
that.
right. So we're at Leadslingers, man. We're having a good time over here. Just learned a lot about some of the guns and some of the history. Even before Paul got here, we learned all the real stuff that goes on. So
We have stories.
What she tell you? Yeah.
We have stories.
That's a
and
different video, man.
We'll take Cash App, Venmo. We'll keep it all out in the papers. I'm just saying. So, hey, Elton, man, I understand there's some really cool stuff going on, but as always, Elton is the star of the show and the expert. I'm gonna let him do his
I don't
thing.
know about the expert, but you walk in and they got the pistols lined out for you, the revolvers, and he must have polished that one for about 6 hours because it's looking good. But man, then you get up on
Never
the fun
forget
stuff on
to
the wall.
polish your revolver.
Leave it to Joe. But you know, then you start looking at the fun guns that are up on the wall right there, man. They've got some awesome rifles out there, and it's one of those things where we talked about, while Joe breaks the camera, we talked about the custom aspect of what guns are, man. Everybody knows you go to Academy and all the big box stores. And
Academy doesn't love you. They love you here, not Academy. Come here.
But we look at those things and the box guns and the things that come like that. But, you know, you were telling me a story that you kind of got started by doing custom work, right?
Yeah. Wasn't in the budget for me to buy a factory weapon or
It's happened
firearm.
to every one of us, right?
Yeah, my wife was like, "Yeah, I don't think you need to do that." And so I said, "All right, cool." So, you know, I'm kind of guy that likes to figure things out, and I bought me a lower, bought me a firing group, just started buying parts whenever I could. Put it together. It turned out to be a pretty good combination, and my brother-in-law said, "Man, I like the way that runs," and he liked it better than one that he had spent a lot more money on. So it kind of snowballed from there. Next thing you know, So I went in and got my license through the ATF, and friendly folks at ATF.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah, friendly folks.
So yeah, and it just turned into this thing. I wanted to offer I just went storefront a little over a year ago. I was doing it out of my house for like 4 years, and my wife kept calling it a hobby, and I said, yeah, well, that hobby paying your bill, and
I wonder if he really said it that cocky, you know what I mean?
I did.
He really said, honey, I love you, and I'm going to buy you something, and here's a Louis Vuitton, and
Girl, bought that bracelet on your arm. Yeah, but anyhow, it just kind of grew, when my wife comes home and there's a M249 sitting on the not the coffee table, but on the dining room table, and she's like, why is there a machine gun on the dining room table? And it's not really a machine gun, but
surely she's not the only one to mess up
really a machine gun.
Rifles called or guns called.
oh yeah, there's been a few, but that's okay. You know what? And that's one of the things that I've had a lot of people tell me is that, man, I didn't feel intimidated, or I didn't feel, man, I know I've been green. I didn't know things before, and asking questions is where you get the answers from. So
absolutely.
I just encourage that kid, that just left. Y'all got to see that and just say, hey man, just ask me whatever. I don't
And that's one of the things, right? So you get into a business like this, and when it comes to building guns and dealing with guns and rifles and weaponry in general, it can be daunting to learn all of the, what does this stand for? What does this stand for? And I don't know if a 5.56 is bigger than, a 30-06, what's going on? There's
Right.
a lot of numbers and stuff coming at you, but that's one of those things where when you visit with folks like that, you just want to walk in and you don't have to be the guy that knows everything. You want to be, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Like I'm walking in going, look, 270 is too much and a 243 is too less. What do you have? Well, 308. Or,
yeah.
That's right. But that's one of those things where if you walk in like that, you're going to walk out with a lot better product and you don't feel intimidated, because there are a lot of places, I know, when I do work out at the gym, there's several gyms that are the same way. You walk into an environment and you're like, man, I just want to act like I know what I'm doing, and you're over there using the weight machine wrong, and it's doing nobody any
You're
good.
backwards on the stand, you're doing somewhere.
Yeah, you're curling the leg press, and you think you're doing good. So, but anyways, that's what's great about what we did get to see when a young man walked in. I guess it was his mom, with it, and they were talking about things. He's like, hey, I have a question. I don't know if it's stupid or not. He's like, no, there's no stupid questions. So, great thing. And touch back on what you said. Man, my eye keeps drawing to those tactical flip-flops that are over here.
Dude, hey, let me tell you something. You put them in the oven.
What?
You put them in the oven. I'm telling you, they're
See,
called.
you can wear them on your feet. You can heat up your spaghetti, whatever you need.
No, I wouldn't eat off of them, but yeah, you see that yellow tag on there, Joe? It tells you the instructions. It's done.
Instructions on
recover from your rut quicker. Instructions.
Put them in the
Place in
oven.
oven at 225 for 3 minutes. Remove from oven. Stand in sandals for 2 minutes with your weight equally balanced.
That's right.
You get all the good stuff here. Academy's not going to take care of you like this.
Show them the bottom of their camera.
Come over here. Look, bullseye. When you wore them out, hang them up on the fence. Bang, bang.
See, he gets it already.
I know, he gets excited.
But yeah, no, those really are comfortable. I wear them all the time when I'm weeding the ditch. All that good
Y'all
stuff.
think I'm out of the shot. I'm just over here playing.
He's over here buying stuff. But going back to the point we were talking about, everything starts out as a hobby, right? When you're a guy, especially if you're the type of guy or lady that's out there working a full-time job, and then all of a sudden you realize, I need to do something other than just work all the time. So you do this hobby, and then you start realizing with your friends and family, like, hey, they're pretty good at this.
Right.
And there's nobody else doing this. Or there's nobody doing exactly what we're doing.
Okay, let's talk about a little bit about the overall logo and marketing plan from what's got going on here. We walked in, and Elton was like, that's a pretty cool hat. And I went, kind of like the one you're wearing, except we have to make sure we see the entire logo. It's Marketing 101. Guys, here's the deal. We want to make sure that we're taking care of local folks. We want to make sure, and we joked about Academy. If they want to sponsor the show, we'll talk to them. But they're not. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is the place to be. Come on over here. I did watch Paul talk to this young man, take care of him. And as we say, Elton is the star of the show because he knows so much about a bunch of different stuff. I do not. But I tell you what, I do feel comfortable enough to come over here and go, hey, what is that? And the little lady behind the counter went, well, and she showed me all about it, told me all about it.
took the gun out, displayed the gun for us. We got some good pictures of it, told us exactly what it was. Yeah. So even if the big man is not here, you still have the staff that's going to take care of you, right? That is the customer service aspect. You're not going to get that at Academy. They're going to tell you to go.
Not to hate on Academy, but
we're doing it.
You got to embrace the but. So I'm not Academy. Okay?
That's the wrong but.
Go ahead. Sorry.
We're not Academy. I don't want to be Academy. Go to Academy for your fishing reels and your whatever. Go to Rambo Outdoors for your fishing reels.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to another local business.
We like
I like Corey and Mark over there, but I wanted to put something. I want to create things that people can't go get at really anywhere else around here. I'm sure there's another shop that's building stuff, but I'm not interested. I want you to come in here and say, "Whoa, what is that?" And
I did that. Yeah. I was like, "What is that?" On the wall over here. And Elton's like, "Look here, Dodo Head. Wait till Paul gets here." So yeah, it was amazing to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Call if folks want to call you. What is the best phone number for them to give you a holler?
409-293-0998.
Now let's tell people where you are, because you're right behind Gateway Shopping Center and right in between Channel 12 in a beautiful brown building, brown metal roof, right there. He's right on the side next to Texas Bullion. And what are your hours? When are you open?
We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 2. However, we are moving. We're moving. I just signed the lease this morning. Like, that's where I was when I came here.
What's the new location?
The new location will be 10th and Calder, which is basically Old Town. If you know where Rayo's is, well, if you don't know where Rayo's is, you should, because anyway.
I know where Rayo's is, folks.
As do I.
You can go get a king cake and a pistol all in one between there.
Seriously, we'll be in that little shopping center, 10th and Calder, right next to Sure Shot Game Calls.
Okay, very cool.
Strategic location. There you go.
Good. Folks, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us on Small Business Friday. A little bit longer segment because there are so many things that are going on that are cool. Right. You guys come give Paul a holler if you need something.
Did you just say come give Paul a hug?
Come give Paul a hug.
He's a hug dealer.
He's a hug dealer, guys. We got to call it ATF and hey, what are you doing?
No returns on the hug.
We're out with that. We're out with that. So, from Paul, the star of the show, I'm just Joe, looking for my next brownie. You guys hanging out with us on Small Business Friday, we appreciate you, and we'll be right back. Matt's going to do something cool for us, right?
Oh yeah, he's ready, man. We're going to have some drone work, spotlight, and then got an awesome one for you this time.
Here we go, Matt.
All right, look, we got something special for you. Matthew Chance, the drone master, Super Bowl attendant. He's at every cool concert there ever is. I'm telling you, man, the drone world is just going to knock everybody's socks off with all the cool things that they're doing. It seems like every day there's something cool coming out there Matthew's talking about. So y'all check him out on the Drone Works Spotlight.
So you think you know Southeast Texas? This bridge, that land, this city, this building? Where or what is it? See if you know Southeast Texas like we do in the DroneWorks Guess Whaerial contest. Every week, watch on Facebook for the aerial photo we post and be the first to answer the question right, and you'll win a 5 to 10 second slot on the show. Who doesn't want free advertising? This week's winner is Coldwell Bankers Darci Piel. You've got to check out this 22.4 acre tract of land near Zavala, Texas. This land is just minutes from Lake Rayburn. It's right off of Highway 63, and there's tons of frontage. In fact, nearly 1/2 mile of Highway 63 frontage. That's a lot of highway, and that's a lot of opportunity. Now, there's trails cleared throughout the property for easy access wherever you want to go. This can be seen from up high or down low. You've also got fresh game signs throughout the property. So that means there's tons of deer on this property ready for you to hunt. There's city water and electricity also available. And you also have clear property lines, pretty straightforward. An added bonus on this property is a small creek running through it for drainage. It's the cutest little creek and a wonderful addition to this property. There's easy trail access throughout the property, hand cleared, so you can get anywhere you want to go with your ATV or your vehicle or on foot. And there's also a deer blind on the property, so in hunting season, bring your gun and you can go shoot you some deer. This property is a must-have property for the North Rayburn area. It's close to Castles Boykin Park, it's close to Boykin Springs, it's close to the Angelina River, it's close to Sandy Creek Boat Launch, it's close to Caney Creek Boat Launch. It's also right down the road to Jasper, right down the road to Zavala. Excellent property. Get in touch with Darci if you're interested and come scoop this property up.
And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the DroneWorks Property Spotlight.
All right, hello, Small Business Friday. We are here at the Exit Realty Awards Gala, and this thing is over the top. I'm going to let JCK tell you a little bit about Exit Realty and what went on tonight.
Hi, I'm JCK Carter with Exit Realty Property Pros. I'm the managing broker and owner, and tonight we had our 4th annual awards gala where we get to celebrate our local Southeast Texas real estate agents. Tonight we had a photo booth, we had a 360 photo booth, we had a DJ and MC. We gave out over 58 awards to agents right here in local Southeast Texas. And the awards that we give out tonight are truly coming from a place of love and family and commitment. These achievements are over the top, and we are so incredibly proud of our agents who are serving you, Southeast Texas. And I just want to give a shout out to the Small Business Fridays.
All right, and we're glad to have you on the program, and we were so happy to be here. This was just an amazing night. We got to honor some agents and their hard work. If you guys need some real estate agents, holler at JCK and Exit Realty. They'll get your property sold or get you in your dream home. Until next time on Small Business Friday.
And now, Christy and Co. visit Shields of Strength.
Hey everybody, it's Christy again, and this time I'm right here in Beaumont, Texas at Shields of Strength, and I don't even know if you know that it's here. It's been in our community for over 25 years, but in the last 2 years, they have this beautiful showroom right here in Beaumont, and this whole amazing company started with some dog tags. I want to introduce you to the owner. Kenny, can you come and join us? Hey sir, this place is beautiful.
It turned out better than we thought. It was an old abandoned house, and we saved all the wood, put it back in here, and it came out nice.
So can you just tell us a little bit about Shields of Strength?
So like you said, we started with dog tags. I just put a scripture on a dog tag, bought a GI surplus locally as a personal reminder to help me overcome fear that I was battling. Shared it with someone, and then saw them wearing it later, made more. So all we did was dog tags for about 10 years. They spread to the military, became one of the most worn emblems by the United States military, believe it or not. We made them, probably 5 million of them. And then we started making jewelry, because our goal we weren't trying to make dog tags, we were trying to give somebody hope, right? Give them truth that would change their life, which was God's word. We were just using dog tags to put it on there. So everybody didn't want to wear dog tags. So we started making jewelry. And so now we have, another 10 years later, we have probably 400 different pieces of jewelry. We design everything that's in here. It's all our own designs, and everything's got a scripture on it. And this is our first showroom. So we did that. So 20 years we're in a warehouse, and, we're shipping. We survive online, and we're in boutiques and stores all over the country. But people would come shop out of our bins. And we found this old house, and we thought we can make a showroom out of this and still have our facilities to ship and receive. Yeah. And we did, and so we've been here for 2 years now. This is our first showroom. The only bad thing is we made it look like a house, so a lot of people think it's my house.
They go by and they just think it's a house, but it's open to the public to come in and shop here.
Yeah, please come in. You can see everything that's here. And
we're going to show you around in here, and it's absolutely beautiful. But you went past something really fast. You said over 5 million dog tags.
Yeah,
and you were telling us a story about President Bush.
Yeah, so we were making them on a small scale. They were in a few gift shops. Mm-hmm. One of those gift shops was in Sierra Vista, Arizona, which was near a military base, Fort Huachuca. When those were some of the first soldiers to deploy to Afghanistan after 9/11. One of those soldiers had one of our dog tags. The other soldiers wanted some, so they called us and said, "Hey, could we get some for our unit?" There were 600 of them deploying. We're like, man, are you kidding me? Like, I couldn't believe it. We gave them to them. It was an honor to do it. But when they got over there, the other soldiers saw theirs and wanted them.
That's incredible.
And so they spread, and then unfortunately, one of those soldiers was killed in action. President Bush honored him at a Memorial Day speech to the nation and read Joshua 1:9 off the back of the Shield of Strength that he was wearing. And so then all the major news networks picked it up, and all the military wanted Shields of Strength dog tags. So that's how we ended up getting so many requests for millions of them. And
that's incredible.
Yeah, it was an awesome.
And then it's just blown up from there. It's just grown, I should say. It's grown into all kinds of other beautiful jewelry. And we're going to show you around. I can't wait to show you all of the beautiful pieces here at Shield of Strength. So it was amazing to have Kenny show me all around here at Shield of Strength. And the custom pieces, they're all made, all designed right here in Beaumont by Kenny and his team, and some of them are so popular, like the Shield of Faith. The weight. It's a weight plate, and it was inspired by a football coach or a weightlifting coach in Viter, and said, "Hey man, we'd really like to have a weight plate with a scripture on it." And so that inspired the weight plate that now is being worn by NFL players. It's ordered all across the world. It's in fine jewelry stores. All of that was inspired by a coach in Viter. And then Kenny and his team said, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and create that. And now it's hanging around the necks of, national and international athletes all across the world. It's amazing. So of course, they don't just have the barbells and the dumbbells and the dog tags. They've got stuff for the ladies. I'm actually wearing some of it. I have this beautiful silver heart pendant on this necklace, and then a couple of different bracelets. This one has a beautiful story behind it. It's called a Revelation bracelet, and they can tell you all about the meaning behind this one. And I'm also wearing one of their new pieces, which is a charm bracelet. So you can get the bracelet, you can build charms, you can add ones that pertain to your life, but they're great for a gift, to have something I have a 14-year-old daughter, and I'm just thinking this would be a beautiful thing to be able to give her at milestone moments in her life as a reminder of God's word and having it on her. I love that idea. There's gold, there's silver, there's bracelets, there's necklaces, and there's rings. You're gonna find something for everyone, a perfect place to get gifts that have meaning right here locally in Beaumont for the people in your life. So hey, when you come in, Kenny's usually here. You've got to ask him about his books. He's an author, a published author of more than one book. You can get them here in the store. You can find them on Amazon. He's got them right here. Great, incredible story and study guides to go with it. All kinds of really great, just meaningful products that you can get here. But one of the things I want to show you is some of the merch. I love a good t-shirt. I love a good sweatshirt. So let's go over and check those out. So not only do they have jewelry, but they've got some fun merch that you can come in and grab, put it on, and be spreading, a positive message of the love of Jesus everywhere you go. So these t-shirts are so good. The sweatshirt, they're great designs, but they're also portraying a message that we want to get out of positivity and just wearing God's word. I thought that was so cool when Kenny was talking to me about putting God's word on and just giving hope and bringing hope to people through the message of the gospel. There's one over here, though, that I don't know if you're going to be able to get because I'm definitely getting it. It's this blue one. I love it. It's so good. I have a 14-year-old, like I said, and this is so cute. What a friend we have in Jesus. Sorry, you're not going to be able to get this one because it's coming home with me.
Man, what a road show. We had a blast, folks. Heading down into Sour Lake, visiting with Southern Mess down there with the loaded teas and all of the stuff they had in there. Like I never got Joe Tan out of there, and I probably need another one just to be able to keep up with him all day long. It is crazy. Went over to God's Green Earth. You saw that. All the nice vegetables they had. The different jellies. Man, there must have been about 3,000 different jellies they had over there. The other thing is having a business like that with a really good story, man. What an awesome story, and nice to see a family business like that. Then we went over to Beaumont to Leadslingers and visit with those folks. Custom gun shop. It was like a kid in a candy store, man. I could have took every one of those things home with me. So we enjoyed the show. Hope you did too. Look out for us. We've got several more episodes coming up over the next couple of weeks that highlight the Sour Lake and Hardin County area. Man, those folks were amazing to deal with, and it's great to see them out and about and growing there in Sour Lake. So everybody have a great week.
All right, everybody, that's been your Small Business Friday podcast. And remember, for all your aerial, photography, and videography needs, contact DroneWorks at 409-781-5521. Check out Small Business Friday on Facebook at Small Business Friday Program.
Small Business Friday is brought to you by the Nutrition Spot, MKC Solutions, This Fit Fuel, Coldwell Bankers Darci Piel, Bison Specialty Services, RT Technical, and Cat Construction.